So, so listen. Ignore the fact that I have on a Hawk shirt. Just ignore that for a second. I'm gonna talk so much fucking trash about the Atlanta Hawks right now that I just want to make it clear and just explain everything. Because when I go in, I don't know if I'm ever coming back. So I just want to make it clear that before I say some really reckless shit about a bunch of other fan bases, I want you to know where I'm coming from here. Now, I covered the Atlanta Dream. So, like, by proxy, I'm very much aware of what the Hawks are doing, right? I'm aware the Braves were hyped up on their World Series shit, right? By proxy of covering an Atlanta team, I know the shit that's going on over there, right? Same thing with the Mercury, right? Like, I am more than aware of what the Suns are doing and shit like that. Like, I'm aware of what the Liberty are doing because I covered the other New York team and I covered the Nets. So it's like, where you are as far as your spaces on the internet, you catch a lot of the other surrounding shits through other people's retweets, or maybe you're just curious of what the fuck else is going on with something you cover. So I want to make it clear that when I talk about these things, it's not that I'm actively in these circles. It's that I get like the ricochets and shit like that. You feel me? With that being said, I was going to wait until the All-Star break, but I think I need to do it now. Y'all niggas talk so much fucking shit, it bothers me a little bit. And I try not to hate on other teams because I don't watch y'all shit. So I feel like, who the fuck am I? I'm gonna sound like Doris Burke, where I'm just talking out my ass about some shit I don't fucking know. I just feel like James Harden is just not himself. His game just... How the fuck you know how his game... That's not here nor there. With the fucking Hawks, I've got a coworker who's a crazy Hawks fan. I mean, this nigga loves the goddamn Hawks. And he's aware that I cover the Nets on YouTube or whatever. So he was saying that, like, he was talking shit about the Hawks and shit like that. And I was like, well, y'all are going to have a real test of what the fuck y'all going to do tonight. Because you got a hard schedule coming up because you going up against us. This nigga says, no, I'm talking about the Sixers and shit like that. I'm like... Nigga, you got to get past us first. This motherfucker tried to tell me that all we have is Kevin Durant because Kyrie's unvaccinated, James Harden is washed, and everyone else on the team is old. I'm like, excuse me? I should have put some money on this shit. I can't wait to see that nigga at work tomorrow because I got some shit to say. Like, other fan bases just got us so fucked up like it's not the first fucking 3 weeks of the season. When I told you niggas have just written us off like we are ass, it's fucking laughable. And I've covered a bunch of different types of teams. In my days before the Nets, I covered a team that was dog shit. And every time we had a national broadcast, which wasn't very often, especially when Melo left, but every time we had a national broadcast, like, they would hate on us because we were so fucking ass and we just deserved to be shit on. But it was annoying covering a team that would get shit on so much. Now I'm covering a team that's so fucking good, niggas will shit on us. So it's like I've seen both sides of the equation, ironically in the same state, but I've seen both sides of the equation. And I'm just fucking sick of it regardless. They hated on Harden from second one. Oh, James Harden hasn't scored in the first quarter. You can tell that he's just not feeling good. But we were winning. Do these niggas not listen to my intro? It's winning time. Come on, grab your friend. Come on, it's fucking winning time. Like, what are we fucking talking about here? Niggas just shitting on Harden the whole goddamn game. And it's not even like on Twitter because I wasn't even on Twitter today like that. I was just talking to Ramon. Like, I wasn't even on Twitter like that today. I'm talking about the fucking commentary. I don't know if y'all watched on Yes, but I watched on ESPN. Doris Burke and whoever the fuck that was, we'll call him Peter Sam. The fucking Doris Burke and Peter Sam just fucking shat all over James Harden the entire goddamn night. Even when we were up almost 30 on them bum ass niggas. They still talking shit about James Harden like, well, don't let the box score fool you. Even though James Harden is going to end with 16 points, you can tell he's not... Shut the fuck up. Like, really, shut the fuck up. This is the best I've seen Blake Griffin in at least 3 years. Nigga been doing his Blankety Blake shit the entire goddamn time he's been with us. Fucking stop. Don't act like he didn't play the best defense on Giannis all fucking playoffs. Was it effective? No. But the best defense out of everyone who was on him. Shut the fuck up. Ooh, look at the Brooklyn Nets starting to play a little bit of defense. Is that Joe Harris been locking niggas up for like 2 weeks now? And I know I was shitting on Joe on the defensive end for just a teensy bit, but what did we talk about in the last goddamn video? This nigga has stepped his shit up considerably. You see what the title of the video is. That nigga put the fucking clamps on John Collins. And I don't know if y'all fuck with the Hawks like that, but I done seen my fair share of their highlights and shit like that. This nigga is John the Baptist for a reason. He put the clamps on that motherfucker. And you can sit there and say, ooh, well, all he does is dunk. Niggas think John Collins is DeAndre Jordan, and I'm not quite sure why. John Collins got an all-around game. He can take over his goddamn self if he needs to. But where was that shit tonight? Fucking Joe Harris had the best game I think I've seen from him in my technically 3 years of covering this, which it's been 1 year, but it's 3 seasons, but that's not here or there. Best shit I've seen. And it's not just the fact that he was unfucking conscious from regular season threes, but unfucking conscious from 3. This nigga was laying the clamps on everyone who was in front of him, getting steals, starting the fast break, getting the fucking rebounds and shit like that, helping out on the block, boxing out. Joe Harris played out of his goddamn mind. Kevin Durant. Oh my God. And this is coming from me. This nigga had 2 consecutive blocks, like one possession after another possession, starting the goddamn fast breaks, attracting the double teams, driving kicks, pick and rolls, no look pass. I mean, you fucking name it, this nigga was doing it. Pulling up from like fadeaway Kobe / Dirk fucking last second 3-point shots. This nigga was balling. This nigga went for the dunk once. Got fouled by John Collins, re-grabs the ball in midair and dunks that motherfucker. He did all that shit in midair. Blake Griffin, while offensively not exactly playing incredible, he hit a couple threes when it needed to happen. I don't know why we had like a 2-minute stretch of drive and kick to Blake. I don't know what the fuck that was, but he hit a couple of them goddamn threes, and the fucking charges he gets at the most opportune time. Oh my God, the Blankety Blake shit is incredible. I've got an undefeated streak going with these goddamn freestyles, by the way, because every time I make a song about a nigga, they go out there and just prove me right. Fucking LaMarcus Aldridge, stop fucking playing. Like, you feel me? Like, LaMarcus Aldridge is playing out of his goddamn mind. Niggas keep acting like he ain't the shit. Fucking Patty Mills is playing well. James Harden, I thought, played great. And like, if you end with almost 10 assists, I don't understand how you're ass. Unless you're on some Westbrook where it's 10 assists and 11 turnovers, then okay, get the fuck out of here. But James Harden, I don't know how you can hate on a motherfucker that almost gets 10 assists. I just don't fucking understand that shit. I really don't. When I look at a point guard and they're getting a high number of assists, but they're just not attempting a lot of shots, but we still win, I don't see how that's a negative. Now, some of you might be looking at me saying, 7 man, yeah, 7 man, you being a little contradictory because you said the nigga needed to be aggressive if we're losing. If we're losing. And what the fuck else did I say? Someone else has to step in and replace the output of Kyrie Irving. Somebody off the bench has got to fucking do it. The individuals that did that, even though he wasn't off the bench, Joe fucking Harris hitting all them goddamn threes, and LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll do. How about the fucking impact of Bruce Brown, though? God damn. How about fucking DeAndre Bembry? Niggas need to look the fuck out. And I get it's the beginning of the season, and a lot of teams have some unearned a sense of self-confidence. And good for y'all. Good for you lottery teams that are playing decent right now in the beginning of the season. But just like I keep fucking saying, when we get to the All-Star break and y'all are fucking fighting for the play-in tournament, keep this same fucking energy. Hawks fans, I don't want to hear shit from y'all from the rest of the goddamn season. There are fucking tears to this shit. And shout out to the Hawks. I don't hate the Hawks. I'm not like on some Ayo fucking Atlanta type shit. It's just sometimes y'all been feeling yourselves lately, and it's like there's certain tears. Like y'all are down there with the Sixers and the Heat and maybe the Bulls. Like I don't fucking like, you know what I mean? But like this fucking tippy top tier, it's fucking us and Giannis. Like I don't want to hear that shit. Get the fuck back down there. See you in the second round, motherfucker. Like you know what I mean? Like cut it the fuck out. And next on the fucking list, I can't wait to play Chicago. I can't wait to play the fucking Bulls. There's a fucking laundry list of teams that been talking so goddamn reckless. Like, we ain't the fucking best team in the league on the lowest of lows. I don't even think it's on the lowest of lows. To be quite frankly Lakina with you. I don't even think it's on the lowest of lows. But that's not in there. Because them niggas is shooting on all fucking 4 cylinders or however many cylinders is in a goddamn car. I guess we'll find out because we play in Detroit next. Cylinders on a car. Detroit, Motor City, Pistons, engine cylinder. No, I thought that was really fucking clever. I'm still the pun master 7 years later, but that's not either there. Fuck around and find out is basically what I'm trying to say. Keep acting like the season didn't just fucking start and we don't have the 2 best scorers in the goddamn league and fucking Josiah ain't doing no goddamn mafia under the table shit trying to change fucking New York fucking COVID mandates to get Kyrie's ass back out there. Like, fuck around and find out. Real shit. Fuck around and find out. But let me know your thoughts down below. I see you motherfuckers when we play again. Friday? I see y'all Friday. I don't think I'm dropping anything tomorrow. I don't think so. Yeah, so I'll see y'all Friday. Bye.